Okay, so earlier I mentioned Michael's. So this is what I think you should shop at instead if you live in this area at least. This is David's Art Center. And they've got so much stuff. I mean, seriously, so much stuff. And this is my favorite art supply store. And I've talked about David's several times, so I'm going to link one of those if you want to check it out. But I thought I would be just totally remiss if I didn't mention David's when talking about Christmas shopping and holiday shopping. And they do gift cards, so even if you don't know what to get, you can get a gift card. But the people who work here are very nice and they're very knowledgeable, and they should be able to help you if you know anything at all about the person that you're buying for. I mean, y'all remember how scarce the watercolor aisle at Michael's was? Check it out. They have so much more stuff. And this isn't even the paper section. This is just the watercolor section. So they have Core Watercolor, which is one of the brands that I really like. And if you guys will look, so this is a really good quality brand. Little really goes a long way with Core. And their prices are really pretty fair, especially compared to like the other place we were at. They also have a beautiful large selection of Daniel Smith watercolors.
We do have ivory black.
They've also got M. Graham's watercolors. So these are really nice. They're a honey-based watercolor. They don't set up in half pans as nicely as some of the other brands we've talked about, but if you like to work from tube, these are great. They also have Sennelier, another honey-based watercolor. These are a joy to paint with. So everything I'm showing you guys, I've already reviewed them. They're things that I really like painting with. They're things I highly recommend. I wouldn't waste your time with stuff that wasn't good. And then finally, look at that price. So these are the Pwc watercolors. These are made by Shin Han. I really like these watercolors. I reviewed them before, and that price is just so good. This allows you to give the gift of professional grade watercolors without hardly spending any more than you would for expensive or cheap student grade watercolors. Sorry. So these, the Pwc at David's Art Center, and they even have them open stock, but they also have sets. So you can either pick up a basic color set, or you can pick up some interesting colors, or you can mix and match. They also have the Faber-Castell Albert watercolor markers. Those are India ink based. They have Prismacolors. They have Copics over there by Joseph. So they've got all kinds of stuff. And then they have all these different paper options for watercolor, for drawing, for sketching, for pastels. So they have the pad bound stuff, including the 500 series, which is the best series that Strathmore has, as well as pads of watercolor paper, individual sheets of watercolor paper, more individual sheets of paper. I mean, this place is so cool. It's like a Warren. Every time I come, there's something new that I discover. And even if you just want to give the gift of someone seeing their own art in a different light, i.e. framing, they do custom framing here, and they do a beautiful job of it as well. So the next aisle over is the oil aisle, but this is the acrylic aisle, just real quick. Not trying to show you every single thing, but trying to show you that David's is well worth your time and definitely worth a visit. So if you're new here, it's well worth your time to just ask someone to help you find what you're looking for, because they really have so much, and their employees would know where everything is at a little bit quicker than, you know, you might be able to find it. And here are the hours so that you guys know. Apparently they're closed on Saturday and Sundays. But yeah, that's David's Art Supply. So look for the big yellow building on Severn. You can't miss it. Everybody here is super nice, and they've had some of the same employees forever. So to me, that tells you they treat their employees pretty well, and people are pretty happy here. And they're always happy to help. But if you don't know what you're looking for, a gift card makes a great gift for an artist.